Hi, welcome. Now I am going to show you how the trunc function is working and what is the usage of the trunc function. Okay, so what we have here is the set of numbers, and if we apply these numbers through trunc, what happens? Let's see. Trunc. Okay, when you click trunc, what is the description? Truncates a number to an integer by removing the decimal, fractional or part of the number. Okay, so it removes any part, a decimal part, a fractional part, a part of the number, and to the integer. Okay, so what does it mean? It can remove any fractional part, not necessarily full decimal. You can also fractional of decimals also can be removed by trunc. Trunc removes part of a number. Okay, let's see what happens if we give here trunc of the number, and we are not telling the decimal part, which is 0. The other arguments are optional. Number of digits, if we are not specifying, it is 0, and it removes the totally the decimal part. Okay, 55.8, it gives the 55. Okay, trunc of 34.2, which is 34. Okay, similarly for 45.9, it is minus 45.9 is minus 45, so it gives the purely the integer part. Okay, minus 45.9, which is minus 45. Similarly for minus 8.2 is minus 8. The other point you need to note that if the fractional part is more than 0.5, it is not adding 1 to the integer part. It just truncates. Trunc is truncating the decimal part. Okay, so it is not at all adding anything to the integer. It just irrespective of the decimal value, it truncates and gives us the integer part. Okay, this one, trunc of decimal number. Is 0 because the decimal part 0.07 is removed and it gives 0. Trunc of minus 0.07, it removes, and it's supposed to be minus 0, but no point in telling minus 0. It tells 0 is very fine. So if you want to get the integer part of a number, you can very easily get it by using trunc function. Okay, don't provide any argument, or provide the argument as 0. You can also provide the argument 0, same. Okay, the fractional part is 0, whereas in the trunc, in if you give the second argument, what happens? 55.348 trunc. If you give directly and don't provide the second argument, which is how many decimals you want to treat, keep is 0, then it's just 55. But I want to keep 3 decimals, then no change in the number, because all 3 decimals you want to keep it. Trunc of this number is 2 decimals. This is 34.76. It truncates the third and fourth decimal. Okay, actually the third decimal is more than 5, but it is not adding, it is rounding or anything, it simply truncates. Okay, 5.2 is truncated, only 34.76. Similarly for negative numbers, I want 3 decimals. It's 987. Okay, minus 45.987. Similarly for trunc of minus 8.2, I want how many digits? probably only one digit, so it becomes minus 8.2 because only one decimal part is kept. Okay, because you put 1, only the one decimal part is kept. This is for number of digits for the decimal part. Okay, similarly trunk of this number. Okay, I want to keep there is no integer at all. I want to keep 3, then 0.072. okay, 0.072. okay, what if for a negative? Same 3 minus 0.072. okay, which is the right answer for, because it is keeping the decimal part with the sign. Okay, what is if I truncate this number to one decimal place where is 0? Trunk of to one decimal, enter. It is absolutely 0 because when you truncate this is minus 0.0, which is 0. okay, so this way you can use the trunc function to get any number of digits for the decimal point, or only to get the integer part. okay, so this trunc function is very famous function. When you do a lot of times you may need a integer part of a number, you can use the trunc to get the integer part of number. You want only a certain number of decimals only to be kept, you can also do using the only certain number of decimal to be kept. okay, but what if I want to keep, I want only the decimal part of the number? Also possible, but you need to do a little bit extra work here. okay, so I want only the decimal part, also can be done. That can be achieved by the number, actual number, minus trunc of, this is the formula to get only the decimal part, 0.348. actually it is the, you must always give the number, the actual number, minus the integer part of the number. The trunc of a number will give you the integer part of the number, so the actual number you minus of the integer part of the number, you will automatically get the decimal part of the number. Similarly for all others, you can see all the numbers, you will get only the decimal part of the number. This is for decimal part. This is only for the decimal part of the number. This will give you integer part. This is truncating for up to certain decimal positions. okay, hope this example helps you to understand trunc function better, and please subscribe to my channel if you like my videos, and God bless you.